Hey friends, welcome back to the channel. I'm back out here at beautiful Baker Lake chasing sockeye salmon. Let me tell you, they're in thick this year, and I'm going to be out there getting while the getting is good. So stick around, maybe like, subscribe, share it with a friend, comment, and actually, if you stick around, I might share some tips with you struggling fishermen who haven't caught your first sockeye yet. You've been out there. I know the pain. I've been there myself. I'm having a little bit of success. I'm no expert by any means, but I would love to share some tips and maybe help put you onto a fish. So stick around. Enjoy this episode. Thanks, guys. Come on, man. Don't fucking start that shit. And here's another little tip for you. Look at your action of your Dodger. I was trying out this Pro Troll. That's basically like a coho one. And anyways, it's got the light on it. And it just does not troll good enough. As you can see, the action shit on that. And if you got shit action, you're not going to catch any fish. So there you go. We'll talk about speed a little bit here. As you can see, you're going to see, I'm not even pedaling, and I get a hook up here. I get a bite, at least a really good bite. So for me, 0.3 to 0.5 is my sweet spot. Some guys are saying 0.8, 0.9, but I just generally don't do that. And if you're out there looking at other boats, they're not doing that either. But some folks are getting them, I guess, at that speed. Just not for me personally. Fish. Yeah. Yeah. Holy fucking shit. That'll get your fucking heart going. Holy shit. Holy, come on. Come on, baby. My God. Oh shit, I'm on two. I think so. Oh, he's wrapped up in the... I got it. Holy fucking shit, man. Any hookups, brother?
What's up, man? How about you? What?
Heavy Betty.
I'm going the other side.
Why?
I'm going the other side. Go across, back and forth.
Yeah, people are catching them crazy through here.
Yeah, I seen
This thing's about 6 pounds.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
That's a good one, huh?
Oh yeah. Yeah, it was a hell of a fight.
You got it on film?
Oh yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yep. I had a bite on my other rod, and then I was messing with it, and then the other one went off.
What was your speed? 0.8?
Pretty slow, like 0.5, 0.6.
Yeah.
And I had the 4 ounces at 52 feet out.
You got it on the 4 ounce?
Yep. 52 feet back. Hey, now let's give it up for the real MVP of kayak fishing, the Bomac Piss Jug. We got a fish. Yep, we got a fish. We got a fish. A piss fish. All right, now let's talk speed. You know, maybe this is just piss luck, right? Oh God, I had to. But right, I mean, maybe it's just luck. I'm just catching these fish, but I'm not going fast. I ain't going no 0.8, 0.7, 1, 9, nothing like that. I was probably going about 0.4, 0.5. Holy. Holy fucking shit. Ow. Another freaking dandy. How are you doing today? Same here.
Better now. I'm on my way to lunch.
Yeah? I'm trying to get my last one.
That last one took me 3 hours.
Is that right?
The very first one, the very first drop, as soon as it got to the bottom,
Uh-huh.
at 45 feet,
Yeah.
right out of my hand.
Wow.
4:20 in the morning.
No, wow, that's great. Good day.
You too.
Yep. We're on. We're on. Yeah! Number 3, that's a limit of sockeye salmon. I can't believe I'm saying that right now. Fucking limit of sockeye. So, great day, Pacific Northwest. You done good today. Thank you. Well, we're back at it here the next weekend, bright and early, as you can see. Unfortunately, for this section of the video, I have no audio because I am not very good at operating this wireless microphone I got this year. I've had a couple issues, all user error. This week, I forgot to power up the main receiver. So, yeah, there you go. Transmitter was good, but receiver not receiving because it was off. So no audio, but that just gives me more time to talk, and I'm sure you all can't wait for more of that, right? Just before 5 a.m. As you can see, there's some people out here fishing today. Holy shit. Glad I got a parking spot. So, everybody's out today, huh? So I think we've kind of touched on speed, and I want to talk a little bit about gear and what you need to catch these sockeye. As you guys can see, I'm using kokanee rods, medium light. I like that because I think those soft tips allow the rod to absorb all the shock of those fish when they freak out, as you guys saw earlier. When they get close to the boat, they freak out. They don't really fight a whole lot at first, although sometimes they will. I think those soft rods allow to absorb that action and that hit. They do limit you on the weight you can run. Usually I'm only putting 4 ounces on. So a kokanee rod, 7'6", that works for me. Line counting reel, just kokanee style. And I'm using actually the same ones I run for kokanee. I've got 10 and 12 pound mono on them. Haven't had any problems there. If you got a salmon setup, then you can run that, of course. But if you just this is what you got, don't be afraid to run that because it'll work. I run a bumper from the slider after the slider, basically, to space out between the weight and the dodger, and that's like 26 inches. Whatever you want, from like 18 to probably 30 inches will work. I like 26, and it's like 120 pound mono line. That's really strong, so it keeps things spread out. Then I run the 4 ounce to I run Max Double D Dodger. That's the one I've been using. That's had all my success this year. And I think the other, like Lure Jensen makes one that's just as good. I think the silver one's the standard. So get the standard. Also, the sling blades do work. They're like 11-inch sling blades, but just haven't had much success with them. I think they do like to be trolled a little faster than what I'm doing. I like the slow troll. But that's what we got for gear. And then for lures, I just caught all mine on a pink hoochie. Well, not all of them, but 4 of them on a pink hoochie. A 2.0 hook, top hook, and then I run a treble hook on the bottom. And I like to space that treble out because a little bit outside of the hoochie. I think that acts as another piece of bait and an enticer for these salmon. Nice red hook there, 3 prongs on it, So that works for me. 15-inch leader is what I've been using. I don't know how you guys run how you measure but I go from the top of my loop to my bottom hook, and that's how I measure my leaders. So that 15 is what I've been using so far. And I did catch one on a like pink and purple hoochie with a nice pink Colorado blade on it, a bigger size Colorado blade, not a kokanee one. So that's what's been working for me there. And I tip everything with coon shrimp. If you don't have coon shrimp, I don't think you're going to catch fish, guys. I just don't think it's going to happen. So you're probably wasting your time. You could also use some sand shrimp. So shrimp. Some people say you could probably buy supermarket ones and cure them up and all that. And maybe you could, but I wouldn't want to go up there with just that. That would be my backup. Absolutely. There's nothing around to get, within a 45-minute to an hour drive, basically. So you want to have bait, you want to have the coon shrimp ready to go. With those shrimp, I just like to use the tail and put that on the top hook. Keep it up and down with the hook. Don't let that thing be sideways, swimming sideways. And I also like to use Atlas Mike shrimp. It's a sticky scent, and I put that on the butt of my Dodger, just a little bit of that on the butt of the Dodger. I think another popular tactic, which I'm going to try, is getting some of that water-soluble shrimp flavor, krill, and spraying the hoochie or your lure and your bait. That shrimp, spraying that down will probably help you as well. And we'll just wrap up these last couple tips here. For the leader line itself, I like to use, I've been using 30 pound, but I think you can use between 20 and 30 pound, so 25 works as well. The 20 is a less whip, which might be good if you're running the sling blade and you're running a short leader. You might want less whip, and so you might want a 20 pound. But let's say you're going to run the double D and you're going slow, you might want more whip, and you might want the 30 pound. I don't care about the strength of the line so much. It's more about the action that they're going to produce. And believe me, it makes sense. These sockeye are lazy fish. That's why we're going slow. And they do not, I don't think they like to chase. They don't like to shake their head like they're at a metal concert. They're not headbanging. So, a little side to side is what they want. And then for the hooks, I think you pretty much have to use red. That's what I'm going to say. It's what I stick to. Red hooks, aught hooks. So 1, 2, 3, 4 aughts, might be big. But some people, I think I've actually heard, will run like two 4-aught hooks with just basically naked or with a little bit of flash on them and tip it with shrimp. And then that's their leader, And then so for the leader lengths themselves, I'm hearing 10-inch to 18-inch. That's what you can run for leader length. I think that touches on a lot of stuff. I probably missed something. If I did, hit me in the comments for what's been working for you. Maybe a little tip you'd like to share with people. I'm absolutely no expert by any means. I've not even caught 10 yet. I caught 5 last. Well, actually, I have caught 10. I caught 5 last year, and I caught 5 this year. So that's my experience here. But it's worked for me, and so I'm sure it might work for some of you that have caught no fish. So please don't take my word as the gospel. Experiment, but don't go out there without your coon shrimp. Don't go out there with black hooks. Don't go out there with 1 or 2 ounces of weight. These are the things you should have. Don't go out there without an 8-inch, double D style Dodger, herring Dodger, Don't go out there without at least some of the standard stuff to give yourself a fighting chance to catch these fish. Because, at the end of the day, everybody's all got the exact same gear. So you want that, but it's really just luck. So you got to have the right gear, and then you got to just wait your turn, and you'll get called. That's my theory on it. And here's my last tip. I swear to God, last tip. You catch the fish, you bonk them, you get the hook out, you rip the gills, bleed the fish. Put it in the water, and what I like to do is kind of rub my, from the top of the fish, from the tail to the head, and kind of push a little bit slightly and try and get that blood out. Then go around the gills and just kind of keep shaking and, with your hands and get as much of that, all the blood out until you stop seeing it come out. If you don't do this, you're going to slice into your fish, you're going to clean it, and it's going to be blood in the meat. It's going to be gross. It's not going to taste good. It's going to be really fishy. So you want to make sure you do this because these are delicate fish. They're excellent. It's probably the best tasting salmon you're going to eat. Don't ruin it. Immediately do this and then put it on ice. Okay? Use lots of ice. Don't just throw it in there all crooked and, let ice sit on top of it. Let them be flat. And, do everything you can to preserve this because you want to have nice quality meat. You worked really hard to get here and do this, so don't ruin it. It's a freaking chonker. All right. It is my favorite time of the year, sockeye season. Been tying up a bunch of new lures. A couple new flies there. Heading up to Baker Lake tomorrow. Wish me luck. Hope I got a cooler full of salmon.